Hi, I'm Kenny, filling in for Comic Drake. Let's talk Robins. It's hard to imagine that since the role of Robin debuted in 1940, and after multiple different wards and allies adopted Batman's iconic sidekick position, it took 66 years before Bruce Wayne's own flesh and blood stepped up to the plate. Well, maybe it's not that much of a stretch, because in all those 66 years of comicdom, Bruce didn't even know he had a son. Originally conceived in a canonized version of the 1987 tale Batman Son of the Demon, Damian Wayne is heir to both Wayne Enterprises and the League of Assassins. See, Batman, in his youth, became romantically entangled with Ra's al Ghul's daughter, Talia. And after a drug-infused night of passion in the desert, Damian was conceived and kept secret from Bruce. Grown in a test tube and trained by the League of Assassins under imaginably fierce conditions, Damian was raised as the ultimate warrior. And once Damian turned 10, his mother introduced the boy to Batman. The brash and ruthless Damian clashed with every member of the Bat family and even attempted to kill Bruce's other son and current Robin, Tim Drake. Though he temporarily forced his way into the role of Robin, Damian showed his true allegiance by helping his father prevent Talia from unleashing an army of man-bat assassins on the world to take over Gibraltar. And when the centuries-old mad Dr. Hurt returned to Gotham to rain destruction down upon the House of Wayne, Damian and his mother Talia returned to help pick up the pieces left in his wake. After waging war against Dr. Hurt and the Black Glove, Batman was immediately called to aid the Justice League in battle against the cosmic villain Darkseid, only to fall prey to the Dark God's Omega Sanction. Presumed dead, Gotham needed a new Batman and Robin. Dick Grayson, the original Robin, donned the cape and cowl and chose Damian to be his new Robin. Together, this new dynamic duo fought a cavalcade of cunning characters like Professor Pig, Flamingo, and the second Robin himself, Jason Todd. Flipping the idea of Batman and Robin on its head, the fun and quippy Batman complemented the dark and brooding Robin, and the two bonded closely as a team to be reckoned with. After unknowingly working with the Joker, Dick and Damian discovered that Dr. Hurt was still alive and was attempting to resurrect an ancient demon bat, Barbados. Incidentally, Bruce Wayne returned instead, and Dr. Hurt fell to the unlikely team of two Batmen, a Robin, and the Joker. Finally alive and not caught between earth-shattering events for a few minutes, Bruce and Damian are reunited and finally able to spend time together not only as Batman and Robin, but as father and son. Just in time for Damian's mother, Talia, to return as the head of her organization Leviathan, raining hell down upon Gotham City yet again. In her crusade against the Dark Knight, Talia creates an artificially aged clone of Damian to not only lead her charge, but kill Damian in the process. Distraught, as any father would be, Bruce investigates multiple methods of resurrection, from Frankenstein to the circumstances surrounding his own undead Robin, Jason Todd. Bruce's suspicions lead him to Apokolips, home of Darkseid, and after an intense battle, Bruce uses Darkseid's very own Omega Sanction to resurrect his son and return home. Now, in a world where Bruce Wayne is once again presumed dead, Damian sets off on a worldwide adventure with his giant red man-bat friend Goliath. Sign me up! The story of Damian Wayne is very much a tale told by his creator, Grant Morrison, but here are the major story notes for the latest Robin. Damian's first appearance is in Batman and Son. He first teams up with Dick Grayson in Batman and Robin, Batman Reborn, and Grant Morrison ends his time with the character in the New 52's Batman Incorporated. So hey, if you want to learn more about the Robin Damian once tried to kill, click here. I also host a weekly video game podcast on my personal channel, and you can find that here.